Hello and welcome everyone to our first ever recording and also our first ever episode of our new podcast called Untrained Experts. So the pilot, which is this episode, is just going to talk about who we are exactly and what our podcast is about as well. So I just want to start by introducing myself. My name is Rafi. I just turned 19 and I am Indonesian.
Hey, I am the other host of this podcast. My name is Rama, but you guys can call me Dex. I am 20 years old, and I too am Indonesian. Right. I think we should start off by explaining why it is called Untrained Expert.
Right, so do you want to take this hit?
All right. So we had this idea since last year to make a podcast.
Last year, yeah.
And we were thinking about the name back and forth. There were like a couple of bad ones.
Yeah, definitely.
So we decided to go with Untrained Experts because I think the name explains itself because
Right,
we're untrained,
yeah,
but we know a lot of stuff.
right.
We know like facts about stuff that is not necessarily useful for our
Right, yeah.
for our life,
Yeah.
but we know those. So yeah, that's the reason it's
Yeah.
called Untrained Experts.
And most of the time we'll say we're quote unquote experts is because we'll also talk about more recent events, recent news and stuff like that, and we'll talk about it and just more of the more recent happenings that have occurred. And yeah, we decided to go into this together because just a bit of background, we've been friends for pretty much our whole lives. Well, yeah, it's much easier to call Rama my cousin because it explains it so much easier.
Yeah.
And yeah, because we've been friends since we were kids. Pretty much our whole lives, and that's why we decided to go into this together. And yeah, we both share quite similar hobbies as well. We talk about cars a lot, talk about business, all the new world events and news. So yeah, and also right now we are.
We are what?
I just stopped.
Okay.
All right, we'll cut this away.
I guess we'll explain to them how we became friends.
Okay.
So we became friends.
So you're just gonna on my other.
What?
Gua udah bilang kita udah.
No,
temen.
you haven't. You haven't told
Okay,
why.
okay.
Dude, stop cursing. I have to edit that out. Okay. We became friends because our dads were colleagues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were colleagues in the same business, and
Yeah.
we sort of became friends by force, first of all. And then we kind of like dig into it and we clicked. So
Yeah.
we've been hanging out ever since we were born, basically.
Right. Like when we were kids, especially when we were like toddlers, when we were like 3, 4 years old, we didn't really like each other. But after a while, like Rama said, we definitely clicked, especially into our teenage years.
Yeah.
We actually found that, because of our dad's sort of friendship and, the way that, they were alike and the reason that they were friends, it also sort of bonded us because we like the same things as our dads, cars, business, this sort of thing. So we kind of followed into their footsteps. Like it's like a intergenerational friendship, well, you can say.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
So-
and so that's it. So now we want to talk about why we started the podcast, right?
I thought we explained it already. We've discussed this since last year. I told them already.
Oh, did he? Okay.
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 So I guess we should explain about what this whole thing is about,
Right. Yeah.
right? So basically, this podcast will consist of us talking about stuff that we like.
Right.
For me, I like, for both of us, I guess, we like cars, we like business, as Rafi said, and we're also interested in things that are, I guess, unique,
Right. Yeah.
like space and other stuff. I can't really think right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
a couple of topics or episodes that we have planned. Not only talk about, like Rama said, space or world events that are happening, or the future events like space travel, electric cars, and sort of like electronic, like the AI and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
also we also talk about our personal experiences
Yeah.
that we feel might be helpful. So being Indonesian, we have pretty much lived most of our lives overseas, and we do want to share our
I think
experiences and our
you've
thoughts.
lived overseas pretty much your whole life.
Yeah, I have. I've spent more time overseas in
Yeah.
Singapore, in China, and in Malaysia more than I have in my own home country. So I think we'd like to speak on our experiences
Yeah.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
just for I guess a disclaimer for you guys. This is not really. Don't quote us on everything we say,
yeah,
because as the title suggests, we are untrained experts.
right,
This is just so that you guys can think about the things that we think. Like, it'll trigger your curiosity, I guess.
right.
Right? About
It's
stuff.
it's not. It's never advice. It's never like sort of expert opinions, because
Mhm.
we're definitely not. We're just students that talk about things. Right?
Yeah.
It's just something like a small little discussion to provoke your thoughts.
Mhm.
To poke at your curiosity, and it's just sometimes we might have incorrect opinions or
Mhm.
thoughts, but that's how it is. That's just the sort of the character of the show, the ethos of it, because we are also doing it in pretty much one take. We'll try our best to
Yeah.
do it all in one take, so it's kind of a really natural discussion, a
Mhm.
really natural conversation. So it's like when you're listening to us, it's like you're speaking with your own friends.
Yeah.
Like you have this intimate one-to-one conversation where you talk about like cool topics, different
Mhm.
topics. You don't always. It's not about it's not about gossip. It's not about anything. But
Yeah.
it's like you're speaking with your friends, because it's how it is. It's like a natural, organic conversation. So
Uh-huh.
that's what we try to aim. That's the aim we set ourselves,
Yeah.
because this is pretty much our conversations. But
Yeah.
we're just projecting it, and
Yeah, we're just recording it. Basically,
right,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, because this is what we do talk about as well
Yeah.
when we meet.
So, the other thing is we are uploading this on 2 platforms. The
Yeah.
first one being on Spotify for now,
Yeah.
for audio only, and for the video, we're uploading on YouTube,
Yeah.
obviously.
That takes a bit of time to edit and
Yeah.
everything, and with our university schedules, that would take a hit in terms of the consistency of,
Mhm.
of our uploads. But I feel like the Spotify or the SoundCloud would be our main
Main goal.
our main like platform that we will upload regularly on.
Yeah, we're aiming to upload, like, I guess once a week, hopefully,
Yeah.
if we can. But if not, probably like once every 2 weeks.
Mhm.
And also to add that we love your engagement. If you guys have
Definitely.
any topics that you guys want us to discuss, or you guys want to give your opinion about what we discussed about in the podcast,
Right.
you guys can comment on the YouTube video,
Exactly.
or I don't know if you can comment on Spotify. If you can, you just comment. But if you can't, just go to YouTube and comment there, and we'll read it.
Or because we are also planning to make our own Instagram.
Oh, yes.
page. Yeah. So every
Mhm.
time we post, do comment.
Yeah.
Suggesting, like Rama said, the topics that we should talk about next. If there's anything that you would like us to highlight, talk about, or just suggestions, or like
Mhm.
little criticisms that you'd like us to improve on. That's definitely something
Yeah.
that we'll take into account for sure.
we'll appreciate every single
Definitely, because you know,
opinion
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, you're all our friends. You know,
Yeah.
we're talking, and you know,
This is just us hanging around talking about
yeah,
stuff that we're apparently expert, quote unquote,
yeah,
on.
knowledgeable of.
Yeah.
Yeah, knowledgeable of.
So,
Yeah.
do you have anything else to add?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning into our first episode. Hope you all will tune in to watch all the other episodes. Do share it with your friends if you like and if you enjoy it. Upvote it, you know, like it, share it. With
Upvote it. This is not Reddit.
Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
I've been spending too much time on Reddit.
Right.
And-
Just like and subscribe
Yeah.
and follow the Spotify.
Yes, follow Spotify.
Yeah,
for sure.
because
that's
well,
where we.
that's
will do
our main
more.
focus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, on Spotify. So
Yeah.
I guess thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you in the next video audio.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.